What's the deal, bathers? I'm Shauna here with my broadcast partner, Jayla. Jabari has your weather, and Cheyenne is here with sports. Mondays on Bather Babble, we will bring you the weekend news wrap-up.
Hot Topic Tuesdays, we will discuss important social issues and current events.
What Up Wednesdays will feature cool games, gadgets, and entertainment.
Fashion Thursday will help you earn swag points.
And Freaky Fridays will bring you strange but true stories from around the world. So on that note, let's get things started. The amount of coronavirus cases have risen to over 108,000 across the world. At least 27,000 cases are outside of China. So far, there have been 3,821 cases, resulting in death, mostly within China. Nearly 100 territories and countries have confirmed cases and many deaths between Italy, South Korea, and Iran. Northern Italy is on lockdown while other areas are facing strict travel restrictions. For more on the story, visit CNN.com.
After Elizabeth Warren and Amy Klobuchar dropped out of the presidential race last week, the question of whether or not sexism exists in politics came up. Bernie Sanders was asked about it during an interview on CNN. He said that yes, sexism does exist in politics, and it places obstacles in front of women that men do not have. Elizabeth Warren answered the question by saying that it is a trap question for women. If you say yes, you are called a whiner. If you say no, women wonder what planet you're living on. Now here's Jabari with your Bather Babble forecast.
I'm Jabari here with your Bather Babble forecast. About you. Across the country, it'll be pretty rainy in the West Coast as well as the Rocky Mountains, but in the Rocky Mountains you'll have a little snow too. And in the rest of the country, it's looking pretty sunny. For today's outlook, we'll have a high of 36. For your 3-day forecast, Tuesday we'll have a high of 37, Wednesday a high of 36, and Thursday a high of 28. For today's weather word is ground fog, which is a shallow layer of fog on the ground that reduces visibility more horizontally than vertically. That's all for your Bather Babble forecast. Back to you, Jayla.
Thanks, Jabari. Today is the deadline for early vote on the ballot in Michigan, so for any staff and teachers or any bathers over 18, now's your time to try to get down there. The time's in and for it, whether you are just voting or changing it. For more information regarding this topic, visit mlive.com.
A 43-year-old Warren woman died this morning after being shot while picking up her daughter. Police say she was waiting in her car when she was approached from behind in what they assumed to be a robbery or car theft attempt. One shot was fired, hitting the victim as she put the car in drive, making it about 100 yards before stopping near a clothing store. Police are looking for possible witnesses and video evidence. For more on the story, visit DetroitNews.com. Let's see what's going on in sports with Cheyenne.
Hey guys, I'm Shine with your Bather Sports Update. Unfortunately, our Lady Bathers came up short on Friday against Rochester Hills Lutheran Northwest with a score of 59-35. Make sure to come out and support the Bathers today at Clintondale against ATAP. Tip off at 7. The Lakers are on a roll right now. They have a streak of 6 going. I'm pretty sure they're adding more. The Lakers won yesterday against the Clippers with a score of 112-103. Anthony Davis scored 30 points and LeBron adding 28. Finally, a sports hate crime occurred on Friday. While Miss Holt was out at a science conference, she returned to find this in her classroom. Miss Holt has pled revenge on the Ferris State lovers and has support from Miss Stevens, who wants to remind the perpetrators that Ferris State has not beaten Grand Valley State in football in over a decade. That's all for your Bather Sports Update. Back to you, Shauna.
Thanks, Cheyenne. Now it's time for the Bathers Do Better word of the day. Today's word is avarice, which is an excessive greediness or desire to gain. Reminder, Bathers' homework helper is every Tuesday and Thursday after school in room 111.
Stay in touch with everything in Mount Clemens, like the district Facebook page, Mount Clemens Battling Bathers. Follow us on Instagram at Bather Babble. Follow Mr. Duncan on Twitter at MC_ADMN. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Varsity Beat. You will get notifications when we go live each day.
Teachers, please email your announcements to batherbabble@gmail.com to have your announcements read on the show. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow.